Today, in Steal a Brainrot, I'll be going from 0 to $1 trillion with the help from the admin machine. And if I fail to get there in 6 hours, I have to give away everything I get. And as of right now, the admin machine actually does begin in a little bit more than 20 minutes. So we have around 20 minutes to prepare. And the second I buy this new Beanie Pizzanini, the timer starts. So in 3, 2, 1, and go. So yeah, it is time to absolutely speedrun because again, we only have 6 hours until the timer is up. Luckily enough for us, 4 new beanies already ended up spawning in. So yeah, we're already up to a somewhat decent start. I think the strat is definitely to rebirth a little bit and then save up as much money as possible whenever a guaranteed good brainrot spawns in. Because as you can see, the next event does start in 21 minutes and 41 seconds and I get the bubblegum event as well as a free tung tung sahur and 2 times luck. So yeah, if we want to be prepared, we gotta start getting as much money as possible. That way we're able to afford some of these OP brainrots. And I think the strategy for now is just to buy as many new Beanie Pizzaninis as possible, just so we can have a full base of them. Also, bro, how is this spawning in this early of the challenge? Are you actually serious? I literally have the worst brainrots in the game. I am way too broke to be able to afford that. So yeah, for now we have to buy as many new beanies as possible. So there's 6, 7, 7, 7, 6, 7 brainrots bought. Alright, anyways, there's 8, 9, and all 10. So yep, just like that, we officially have a full base of new beanies and nothing else. Now I think it is definitely time to start buying some other brainrots like this Lirila, especially since it's diamond. Because when diamond, it goes from making a measly $3 a second all the way up to $5 a second. Whoa, big increase. Hooray. Yeah. But alright, honestly, we're not even really doing too bad. That only took us around 5 minutes to get a full base of new beanies. And I'm pretty sure we can already almost make our first $1,000. In fact, there we go. We already reached over $1,000 in total. For now, I'm just going to continue buying as many good diamond brainrots as possible until obviously the bubblegum event starts. Because once this starts, then we'll be able to start making a lot more money. Because, yep, as you can see by the wiki over this way, the multiplier is a 4x, which is going to be super helpful. So, yeah, I'm going to continue grinding up. Let's see how long it takes us and see where we're at in around, let's see, alright, 16 minutes and 48 seconds. Alright, we have officially less than a minute till the next admin machine event does start. And since then, I have been grinding quite a lot. I mean, I already have a full base of only diamond brainrots. In fact, if I walk through literally everything, as you can see, we already have over $100,000. So I'm not gonna lie, we are actually doing pretty decent. We already have both of the rebirth requirements, which is a Truthby Chobby and a Gangster Futera, as well as 1/5 of the money we need. And all we really gotta do now is either save up or buy even better brainrots with the bubblegum trait. In fact, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, the next event has started. And unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to afford the Tung Tung Sahur. It costs 500 million to buy. So yeah, I am gonna have to stick with more of the brainrots that are more broke if I'm being honest, but it's all good. And alright, here we go. We already have some really good brainrots. I mean, look, this radioactive Savino and Bambino is making $115 a second. It has the bubblegum trait and the radioactive mutation, bro. That is super good for us. Dang, look at this Orangatoni Ananasini, man. 23,000 a second. Too bad we are nowhere close to being able to afford that one either. But yeah, for now, the strat is definitely to buy every single brainrot that goes in this machine, bro. Every single one gets so good. Like, look, that goes from 144 a second to 489. And even some rainbow brainrots can spawn in like this one. This guy makes $90 a second. We'll buy this too since it's making $1,000 a second. We'll buy this since it's making $1,000 a second. And at this point, I think I'm just gonna wait to save up. I don't really think it's gonna be worth it to buy anything else. So there we go. We officially have over $300,000, 400,000, and finally at last, all 500,000 we are gonna need in 3, 2, 1, and boom, we have 500,000. Let's not waste any time. Let's instantly rebirth because already that took us around 30 minutes to do or so. And for this next rebirth, now we need a Boneca Ambalabu as well as a Brr Patapim and $1.5 million. Luckily, we still have another 4 minutes of the bubblegum machine and another 9 minutes of the radioactive event. So we still have a good amount of time to get some somewhat decent brainrots, hopefully. Like, look, we have this Leary Law making $26 a second that only costs $250 to buy. We have this making $36 a second, only costing $1K to buy. You get the point. We're gonna continue buying all these really good brainrots. That way we can finally get enough money to start buying some really good ones too. Like, darn it, if only we had 300,000 for this, or even like 350,000 for this, we would be making so much more money. Okay, I have just barely enough money to be able to buy this Ta-Ta-Ta Sahur that makes $220 a second. I honestly think that was worth getting. I mean, it has the bubblegum trait, which means it's doing 4 times the stats. And alright, there goes the bubblegum machine just like that, so now this is officially gone. Luckily, we still have another 5-ish minutes of our 2 times luck and the radioactive event, so we can still definitely get some semi-decent good brainrots. Dang man, even a gold Coco Fanta Elefanta spawned, and obviously we are nowhere close to being able to afford that, but we're honestly not even doing too bad. I mean, look how much money we already have. We almost have, yeah, wow, we already have $1 million just like that. So yeah, we should be able to rebirth soon enough. Now we really just gotta focus on getting the 2 brainrots we need. So there's the Patapim we need with his long ass nose. I suppose right after it, the Boneca Ambalabu. But wait, bro, no way, a radioactive one spawned in less than 5 seconds later. Okay, wait, I'm gonna sell this one off. But actually, wait, we have enough to rebirth. So wait, I have a different strat. What if I go ahead and buy this like this, and then rebirth as it's going to my base? Oh, wait, no, it turns around the other way. I thought I was gonna be able to get it for super cheap. Either way, though, we still are able to afford it since we do start out with $10,000. But for this rebirth, we do need a truly Trulicina, a Chimpanzini Bananini, and 12.5 million. So yeah, this is definitely when it starts getting very expensive, and now we don't even have any more boosts anymore either. So yep, it is back to long, hard grinding, man. Luckily, we still have around 5 hours and 23 minutes left of the challenge, so we still definitely have plenty of time to get there. And I think we're honestly on pace. I mean, rebirth number 2 isn't even that bad for now. I'm gonna continue grinding up. I'll see you guys once I have around $1 million. See you guys soon. Alright, there we go. We finally already have $1 million in total in a few seconds. And yeah, this is what our base is looking like. We already have both of the rebirth requirements we need, and all we really need now is the money. But yep, 1 million has been reached. We still have another 34 minutes until the event starts, so I might as well just continue grinding up our money and getting any good brainrot that spawns in. Alright, hold on. What is going on? Why are there so many brainrot gods spawning in right now? Again, wait, bro, what are the odds of this? Here's even a Tralalero Tralala. Yo, what is going on? I'm still too broke to be able to afford either of those. My best brainrot right now is this PP Potato Diamond making 1.6K a second. Alright, I just bought something super good. We just got this Diamond Leru making 13.1 thousand a second. And even though it did cost 3.5 million, I think that was honestly worth getting. I mean, I think we will actually be able to afford the rebirth before the next admin machine event starts. In fact, there we go. I think if we run through literally everything we own, we officially have enough to rebirth. It definitely took quite some time. I mean, we had to get this Diamond Leroulé, a Rainbow Epic, and even a Bombardiro Crocodilo. But finally, at last, rebirth number 3 is unlocked. Now we need $35 million, as well as a Chef Carabarab and a Glorbo Fruta Drillo. But now we only have to wait 20 minutes for the next event to start, but that also means over an hour has been spent. In fact, I'm pretty sure we're down to the last 4 hours and 58 minutes. So yeah, it is most certainly time to continue grinding. Let's just waste all of our money on this Bananita Dolphinita. And now that it is in my base, let's continue grinding, and I'll see you guys once the event starts. And hold on, alright bro, this is literally not a joke anymore. Are you actually kidding me? A Lavaca spawns in? How is a Lavaca Saturnita spawning in when I literally have $55 on my account? This has actually got to be the biggest joke, bro. Like, are you actually serious? I can't even buy it. I have nowhere near enough money. Well, that certainly sucks, but whatever. I mean, what am I supposed to do, bro? It literally is gone just like that. Alright, so far so good. The event finally happens in less than 3 minutes, and we are well on our way to actually already rebirth. I mean, we already got both of the brainrots required and 5 million from the first floor. as well as another 7, actually 8 million from the second floor, meaning we're already a third of the way there. So yeah, during this event, we are definitely going to be well on our way in order to get rebirth number 5. We are going to be chilling very good for sure. Alright, here we go. It's finally starting in 3 seconds. So let's see. Come on, please give me some good stuff from this. The radioactive event is here. We have 5 minutes of 8 times. Oh wait, no, I think that's 6 times luck. Oh wait, no, that is 8 times luck. We even have a Brainrot God lucky block, bro. Okay, no shot we don't get anything good. I mean, we're almost fully set to rebirth as well. Ooh, like look at these Brainrots. Okay, yeah, we're already getting really good Brainrots for sure. Ooh, and I just realized this actually got hit by the fire trait, so now it's doing 13,000 a second. At this point, all I really gotta do is wait and save until we are fully set. Dang, man, some good Brainrot gods are even starting to spawn. Wow. Obviously, I cannot afford any of those, and unfortunately, the fire is gone, but we can rebirth, so bang, let's do that. Now we need $100 million, as well as a Friggio Camalo and an Oregatoni Ananasini, but we already have $50,000 to spend, and another 12 minutes of the radioactive event, so we should be good. Here's what the next event is going to be. It looks like we even get the Brazil flag as well as, Gatino Nianino and 6 times luck. And we still have another 2-ish minutes of our 8 times luck. Bro, you're lying. No way a Lavaca Saturno Saturnita spawned in and it's radioactive. That is actually crazy. Bro, like, I would have been able to afford this a second ago if I didn't rebirth. No way I have to let this go on by. That is actually crazy. Bro, like, my luck is actually so unlucky. Like, I get the craziest things, and then they get gone because I don't have enough money. Oh my goodness. Alright, whatever. Let's continue grinding. Let's see what we can get by the end of this radioactive event. Alright, the radioactive event is almost over, and this is what my base is looking like. I'm not gonna lie, there was not much spawning in. Either way, we luckily already have one of the 2 Brainrots we need to rebirth, so I guess that's a plus. But we still definitely have a long ways to go until we have the $100 million required. I'm going to continue grinding. I'll just see you guys once the next event starts in around 44 minutes. Alright, I've been grinding for quite a while, and I believe I just finally achieved, yeah, we have every single amount of money we need in order to rebirth. But we still need to be on the lookout for that Friggio Camalo. I'm going to continue looking. I mean, we do get a guaranteed mythic in around 7 minutes, so yeah, maybe we can get it then. Bro, as I'm waiting, a Coco Fanto spawned. Where is the last mythic I need? So let's see, are we gonna be lucky? Come on, please be a Friggio Camalo and Bonbonbini Guzini. We need this one in a few reverse either way, so yeah, time to continue waiting. Also, yeah, we are down to the last 8 minutes until we get the next event. Okay, wait, it finally ended up spawning in normally, and now the event happens in less than 2 minutes. So we're really not gonna have much time to prepare for it, but either way, we are finally gonna be set to rebirth. Although at this point, wait, hold on, how much money do we even have? Okay, not gonna lie, we already have $500,000, but I guess we'll still rebirth regardless. And now we need $350 million, as well as a Bombardillo Crocodilo. Now I don't know if I want to continue rebirthing. I might stop, but it depends on how quick we're able to get this next one. Since at this point, we actually already do have a 5x multi on our base. Alright, here we go. Finally, the event is beginning again. But unfortunately, I don't even think I'm going to be able to afford the item again. Yeah, here we go. The Brazil event is going. We have 10 minutes of 6 times luck. And yeah, there's the Gatino Nianino spawning in right then and there. But yeah, 7.5 million. I literally just cannot afford that. So that is another Brainrot we're just gonna have to let go on by. That sucks. No way, bro. And they even got the Brazil trade. Bro, this game actually hates me, I swear. What are the odds of that? You actually cannot be serious. Well, time to continue saving up. Let's try to get as much money as possible during these events. Yo, even the Oregatoni Ananasini got the trade. Oh, man, if only we had 400,000 right now. Okay, wait, this Burboloni Lololi got the trade last second, and now it's making over $1,000 a second, which actually in reality is making us 6.2 thousand a second with our 5x multi. So okay, at least that was somewhat decent, and now we have around 8 minutes left of our 6 times luck, so let's see what else can we get. Bro, oh my gosh, a diamond Trenzo Turbo 3000, 25 million to buy. Dude, alright bro, this game actually hates me, I swear. I mean look, I only have 400,000. I'm not anywhere close to being able to afford this. I will take this, however, since it is making 2.5 thousand a second. And dude, alright bro, like, I get it, game, I get it. You actually hate me. 7.5 million. I barely even have a tenth of that. I mean, I am up to a million, but there's just no way I'm gonna be able to buy this. I just have to let another Brainrot god go. Okay, wait, luck is finally on my side. A Bombardillo Crocodilo did spawn in, so at least we won't be prohibited by the Brainrot we need. And instead, all we really need now is $350 million in order to rebirth. So yeah, let's just run through all of our money. Let's see, how much money do we have? Okay, not too bad, 3 million, which actually is almost enough to buy that Lever. Alright, let me get a little bit more, that way we can afford it. So bing, let's buy the Lever. And unfortunately, the Bombamini Guzini is probably gonna get to the end in time just because we don't quite have another million. Yeah, we got close, just not quite. Okay, wait, another draft of Celestial spawn now. Alright, it's making 25,000 this time, but I might actually be able to afford it. Let's see, do we have $7 million? Please tell me we do. Okay, wait, we do. Nice. But wait, right behind Diamond and Trippy Troppy Tropa Tripa. Okay, wait, that's 30 million. No way we're gonna be able to afford that. Alright, I suppose this is what we'll settle for now. That's still not terrible. And wait, we might as well buy this Mythic Lucky Block while we're at it too. Why not? And this Calvo Virtuoso too. Not too bad. Alright, that was a good amount of Brainrots to buy right there. I'll take it. Unfortunately, our luck is officially over though, so we really don't have any way to get super good Brainrots. So now we sort of have to rely on what we have currently. Luckily for the most part, yeah, we basically already have 1/10 of the money we need, and we kind of just need to save. Maybe we can get 1 or 2 more really good Brainrots, but that's just pushing our luck. I mean, we can buy this radioactive Blueberrini Octopusini, and dang, unfortunately that was the only Brainrot we got during that entire time that was worth buying. As yeah, there goes the radioactive event, and now we have to wait another 45 minutes. Time is ticking down pretty quick, I am not gonna lie. Luckily, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have over $100 million, so we actually might be able to rebirth soon. I'll see you guys in a little bit once we can. It really won't be too much longer, so, yeah. See you guys soon. Alright, I think we finally have enough to rebirth. Let's see, do we? Yes, we do. Nice. Finally, at last, we are rebirth number 6. We still have another 35 minutes to go until the next event happens, but that also means over 2 hours has gone by. Yikes. In fact, we only have 3 hours and 14 minutes left. Either way though, now it's definitely time to continue saving up to try to afford even more stuff when the next event happens. And I think it might actually be time for us to stop rebirthing. I think it might be time for us to save, and that's it. We'll see. Maybe I'll do one more if I'm able to rebirth before this event happens, but we shall see. Alright, 16 minutes before the anime machine comes out, we finally got the Bombambini Guzini. So yeah, technically we have the rebirth requirement, and we're actually doing a pretty decent job on money. In fact, yeah, we have over 100 million. Maybe this will be the final rebirth we do. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do any more after this, but yeah, I think we'll call it here, and then we'll start saving up to get to that $1 trillion goal. Alright, now the admin machine has been starting in 30 seconds, and let's see how much money we have now. Alright, not too bad. We're almost halfway there to 1 billion in total, meaning we can already almost rebirth to rebirth number 7. Although, you know what? I think at this point, I'm gonna start saving up for the 1 trillion. You know what? No, we're basically halfway done. Let's just go 1 more rebirth. Yeah, we can definitely grab this dual now that it actually was able to get the Brazil trade. Bro, this thing's gonna be making 2.2 million a second. Yo, wait, we're actually gonna be at 1 billion in no time. Alright, that actually helps so much. I doubt we're really gonna need much else. I mean, that Brazil trade literally carried us. So yeah, there we go. We already have over 500,000. And just like that, I'm pretty sure we finally have all the money that we need. So bang, rebirth number 7 has been unlocked. Unfortunately, yeah, I think we are done rebirthing. I don't really think it's a smart idea for us to go any more for rebirths. And instead now, I think it is definitely time to fully focus on getting as much money as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna grind through this entire event. I'll see you guys if anything good spawns in. Let's start collecting as much money. I mean, already the Brazil event is gone. And dang, already a Tractoro Dinosaur spawned in, but too bad we don't have 42 million quite yet. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna be able to take advantage of any of the luck that we're gonna be getting this time around. We might have rebirthed slightly too slow, but wait, hold on. Okay, these next items are going to be super helpful. Alright, that should help us a lot. Alright, unfortunately, our luck is basically over at this point, but now we have all of these brainrots on this side, some of which are making thousands a second. So yeah, now we are making some money already. Dang it, man. Now even this event is gone. Oh my goodness. We barely really got anything good. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to reach 1 trillion in time. I mean, sure, we still have a little bit more than 2 hours left, but it is certainly not looking great. I mean, we're not even 1/1000th of the way there. All right, whatever. We're going to continue grinding up. I'll see you guys once the next event starts. And I'm not going to lie. I've upgraded quite a lot. Right now, I'm actually above $2 billion in total as well, and I was able to get this Orca lot from a Brainrot God lucky block. Yeah, we have $3 billion right now. Our entire base is only epics or better, or not epics, but mythics or better, other than these 2 radioactive legendaries. So yeah, so far so good. We finally have 0.03% of the way there in order to get to 1 trillion. This Botito or Tito will definitely help us out a lot, and we're going to be getting 6 times luck and the fire event. So we could get even luckier. We should be able to get a few Brainrot gods here too, so let's find out. In fact, yeah, here it goes right over this way, and nice, we even got it in gold. It would be super good if it could get fire. Imagine it gets fire, bro, please. If this thing is fire, we would actually be saved, bro. It would be making like 2 or 3 million a second. I mean, there's the fire over that way. It doesn't look like it's gonna get here though. That sucks. Wait, hold on. Now there's actually 2 fire streaks going. Come on, bro, hit it. You're so close. No. All right, let me definitely buy it. Come on, hit it on the way back at least, please, bro. One of them. Go, go, go. You're so close. Come on, come on. No, come on. Wrong way. Darn it, it looks like it's gonna get to the end. Wait, did it get hit? I couldn't see. Oh man, it was so close to getting hit. Either way, though, 600,000 is super good for us. Hopefully, we can get a few other really good Brainrots during this time. All right, here we go. We already have some good Brainrots spawning in. We have a Diamond Brainrot God Lucky Block and a Coco Fonto Elefanto. Let me definitely buy both of these right away. That way, we have another 2 Brainrots that we can try to make a good amount of money with. Yo, wait, nice. An Odin Dome spawned in. That is super clutch, bro. 75,000 a second. That's our 3rd best Brainrot now. Now the worst thing in our base is this radioactive PP potato, so we can already get rid of that guy as well. Okay, unfortunately now our 6 times luck is over, and now even the radioactive event is gone. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, our base did not really upgrade too much from that, but it's still okay. We are still making a good amount of money. In fact, we are almost at 1% of the way there. And we still have around an hour and a half left, so we still have a good amount of time to do this. We just gotta get really lucky with some of these next ones. But okay, hold on. Our Diamond Brainrot God Lucky Block is finally ready to open, so let's see what we can get. If we could get a Pop-Pop Sohor, bro, that would be so good. So let's see. Oh, 1 off. Darn it. Either way, that's definitely good enough for us to keep. So yeah, I'll see you guys once the next event starts. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna go to bed, so the board might be different when you guys next see me. But yeah, see you guys soon. Alright, it is exactly the next day, and now we have 22 minutes till our next event starts, meaning we do have 1 hour left on the dot. I know, don't get mad at me that I didn't do the challenge all in one day. I only waited 1 more hour to make sure we had the exact amount of time that we had last time. I have a life, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, let's see how much cash we have at this point as well. 21 billion from the bottom, plus, okay, 38 billion from the top. Meaning we are still only 3% of the way there, bro. This is not looking good. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. Not too bad. We actually did get a good Brainrot out of this, which is actually our 2nd best one now. But we are going to need some ultra good luck if we want to be able to get saved. I mean, here's the next event over this way. We get the fire event as well as the Chachechi and 6 times luck. So maybe, just maybe that's enough for us to carry us. But we shall see. All right, here we go. In 17 seconds, it finally begins. And this is our last opportunity in order to reach 1 trillion. We are still so far off. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it, but we are definitely going to try our best. We finally are at least 5% of the way there, but yeah, here we go. The event has started, and we don't even have the radioactive event either this time to clutch up. Already off the bat, though, we do get a Chachechi, so hopefully can get a fire tray or something. Because yeah, if we can get the fire tray, that would actually kind of maybe give us a shot in order to do this. Right now, though, I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking like it's getting hit. It's just staying on that side for some reason. So yeah, I guess we gotta go ahead and buy it. But let's see, can it get over this way? Wait, we got a secret. Wait, we got a Lavaca. Okay. Nice, a secret just spawned in. That is actually kind of clutch. And a Brainrot God did too. But alright, it looks like this unfortunately did not get hit whatsoever. But now it is definitely time to make room for some of these Brainrots that are starting to spawn in. Yeah, everything on the second floor is definitely gonna stay for the rest of the video. Nothing else is really gonna get traits that are gonna be better or anything like that. But let's see, can the Lavaca get hit? Come on, bro, please just hit it. Darn it. Okay, that didn't get hit yet. And neither has the Brainrot God that we got as well. The Brainrot God Trippy Troppy Tropa Tripa. So yeah, wait, come on. Oh, it got so close to getting hit right there. But okay, it looks like neither of them are gonna get hit. That sucks. Either way, though, we still do have 8 minutes left of our 6 times luck and another 15 seconds of our fire. So maybe, just maybe, we are lucky enough to get something hit that's good. Unfortunately, though, it looks like that is unfortunately not the case, as nothing else has spawned in. And now we just gotta hope and pray we get something during our 6 times luck. We'll see. I'll update you guys if it happens, but it probably won't. But you never know. We could get lucky. Okay, with 4 minutes left, a Coco Fanta Elefanta spawned in. So I guess that's something. And wait, a few spots after, even a Tralalita Tralala spawned in. This guy makes 150,000 a second. Alright, sure, we can add this to the base as well. Unfortunately, that was half of our time. So yeah, we are really running low now as well. Our worst Brainrot in our base is the Chacharito Melanito, making 13,000 a second. So hopefully we can get a few good secrets, maybe even like an OG somehow to spawn in. We'll see. Alright, in the last 30 seconds, a Brainrot God Lucky Block did spawn in, but I don't think this is going to be enough to clutch up, let alone the fact that I have to wait 15 minutes to even open it. We only have around 30 minutes left, so I don't even think this is really worth opening. Do I? Alright, fine. I'll still buy it. Just because all I really have to do is replace one of these. But yep, just like that, our 6 time luck is officially gone, and now we only have 25 minutes left. As soon as this timer is down to 22 minutes, the challenge is over. So I doubt we're going to be able to do it, but I guess we can do a time lapse just to see. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's give this a shot and see if we can hit it. Alright, it is officially around 1 minute until it is 22 minutes down until the next event starts. So let's see, have we successfully completed the challenge? Let's walk through this row, and we're up to 58 billion. Let's walk through this row, and now we're up to 62 billion. This Brainrot right here gets us up to 68. And last but not least, everything right here gets us up to 86 billion. So darn it, we have definitely failed the challenge. We were not able to go from 0 to 1 trillion using the admin machine only. That definitely sucks, bro. Our luck was actually so trash. We definitely should not have rebirthed as much as we did. Either way, though, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video very soon. Peace out, everybody.